Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Matzkes, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hey,
Hello.
Guess what today is? Guess what we forgot to do?
What we forgot to do?
Do you know what the date is? Wear
Green.
green. Why would we wear green?
Because I wear
Happy
pink.
St.
I wear
Patrick's
pink every day. I'm to get pinched or kissed, whatever.
You're going to get pinched and kissed. Bad things are going to happen. I used to always, I don't know that I
think
ever
I
really
own
wore green,
green.
so I just always say, oh, but my underwear are green. No one ever asked to see that. Well, okay,
Underwear.
middle school, it was a problem. But now, no one ever asked. Yeah. Do you have green on, Tracy?
In my beads, maybe.
In her beads.
her jewels.
She has green jewels.
Might be.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Well, yeah.
Got
I got
bumble
nothing.
socks.
Here. There's green on planet Earth. Yeah.
Oh, she has a little earth.
I got a little green on my Earth.
I got nothing.
Little earth green.
Not a no.
But happy St. Patrick's Day
Yes.
to you guys. So do you guys do the whole dinner? See, I like cabbage anyway. I will eat cabbage 3 or 4 times a week. Raw, fried, baked, boiled. It doesn't matter.
The
So-
kids have asked to eat green stuff. So I'm not sure if I
Green
should.
food.
Yeah.
Oh, like green eggs.
Like green egg. Because
green eggs and ham.
Wyatt is totally into Dr. Seuss at the moment. We read a ton of his stuff. So he's into green eggs and ham. And he thinks it's really cool to eat green food. He wants to eat all the green stuff. So I don't know if I should
You
make
mean
him...
you mean green vegetables, or you mean food
Well,
that
I
is
don't
not
know.
supposed to be green? Because there's a lot of green food.
in a
that-
mom and me, I will make him eat all the green things.
Of course.
That God has
Of
given
course,
us.
because I was saying he does eat green.
He does.
He does eat
He
green.
does. But I think it would be fun to do like a green, banana loaf or something.
I think some of it too, that when you add the green food coloring, it doesn't always turn out the right color.
I
It
agree.
turns
It'll
out a
turn
weird brown. But
Yeah.
I think that green eggs, that would be super easy.
You could do green pancakes, add some little bit of spinach or something. We
Kale.
can taste it.
Kale cakes!
Not kale cakes. You can taste kale.
You can taste
Kale
like
is
you're
so
dying. Oh, these are some kale chips. No. Oh, Tracy loves kale chips.
She would.
She does.
She would. The healthy one over there.
No. Some things it really is.
It paid off. You gotta say.
That is
It
true.
did. It did. She's all excited that
so
her
excited.
so excited her cholesterol came at 50 points.
40.
40
40 points.
Just for
Yeah,
eating super
diet
green,
changes.
less meats. Yeah.
It worked. I don't have to take statins.
She doesn't have to take
I
any
never have, and I
statins.
never will.
She's our healthy one that we mock. We
No.
chew loudly as we're eating
No.
stuff near. No.
I try to be good too.
We try to be good.
I apologize. Sorry, Tracy. We should not eat this in front of you.
I want to spend my money on fun stuff, not drugs.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true. No one wants to spend their money on drugs.
Okay, so that's
And what's really nice is she shares her lunch every day with little Miss. So Maisie likes beets. She likes edamame.
Yeah.
She likes all of the good stuff.
She does. She does.
Yay, Aunt Tracy. Yes. All right. Okay, so a happy St. Patrick's Day. Let us know what you're eating, and we might come up with something kind of fun. And-
Yeah.
Rubens.
oh, Reuben.
Sauerkraut. Sign me up.
Sauerkraut.
I love
Absolutely.
Reuben. Reuben's is supposed to be like the perfect food. Did you know that?
I think
Really?
It's like the perfect food. It is. It's the perfect food because of the bread, the rye bread, and the meat. I don't know why. There's something about the corned beef that makes it special. And then sauerkraut is one of those things that it's those negative calories.
Yeah,
It
it's
takes
really- yeah.
more energy to digest it than to consume it. So
Yes, you could starve to death if you ate raw cabbage only because of. The
I could
burn.
starve to death.
Well, I don't want you.
You can feel good about yourself, but still not go
I
anywhere.
don't know. I eat a lot of
That
cabbage.
soup that went around, like.
Oh, yeah, the
40
cabbage
probably
soup.
still around. And yeah, so it was like, if you ate only that, your body burns so many calories that you would possibly starve to death.
There you
I don't
go.
know.
Too
Maybe
healthy
not
is a
too.
thing.
Now we can Google it. We can Google it.
Let's Google it.
But
All
anyway,
right.
But I like cabbage too.
I love cabbage.
Yes.
The cabbage
Yeah.
is a perfect food for me. Now, the other thing is since you did not guess what today is, do you know what yesterday was? Too late for you guys, but it's okay. We can still celebrate. National Quilting Day.
Oh, dang it. You know what?
National Quilting Day is the third Saturday in March.
You know what's funny is I always think it's October. And I don't know if it's just selfish because that's our anniversary. It's like, no, it's October. It's hands down.
It is a national holiday.
I forget it's in March.
National holiday. So, yeah, it's...
Dang it!
But see, here's what I think our problem is that every day is quilting day.
Yeah,
We have the
exactly.
luxury of saying, sorry, honey, it's my job. I have to work late tonight.
Gotta finish this.
Sorry, I have to get this done.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice.
Pretty
It's
nice.
pretty nice. Sorry, can you do baths tonight?
Yeah.
I have to.
Gotta get this done. Oh, this? It's not on.
It's just a little bit
My
of
headphones,
music.
it's fine.
So National Quilting Day, that's why we miss it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
We don't need an excuse
Every
to go
day.
to the quilt
We
shop,
don't need an
to
excuse.
sit in the sewing room, to pet fabric, to...
Take some home.
Yeah, no.
It's all okay. And the other thing too, sometimes, women will come in the shop and they'll say, oh gosh, I have such an expensive hobby or whatever. And we always remind people two things that you need to note. Number one is that it is presents. So it is no different from going gift shopping and all of the stress surrounding the holidays and birthdays. You are working on gift giving all year long. So what you're buying and the entertainment that you're having, you're more than likely going to give that away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the big thing with quilters
That's
is
true.
that we have very few that are our own. All we're ever doing is giving them away. So
And if there is
it's
something
not-
you're finally doing for yourself, you still deserve it. You deserve
Keep
to
it.
have a new quilt on your bed. You deserve to have a new snuggle quilt.
you deserve to be warm.
Right. You do deserve a gift every now
That's
and
right.
again.
That's right. Make one for you.
Yes.
And then the other thing is that it never goes bad. It's not like kale. Does kale go bad?
I'm sure eventually
I wouldn't know.
does.
I totally don't know.
I have
It
never
just
had
is
it longer in my possession to find
no.
out.
Nor have
If it's not smothered in cream and sausage and...
I have bought it for zuppa toscana.
Yeah, that's
I'll
it.
buy it for that. Just a little bit.
cream and spinach.
Yeah.
And then, and sausage. And, then you don't
and
even know
sausage.
you're eating it.
Yeah, cream and sausage.
That's as long as I've had it, long enough. I got something. Oh, I got a bay leaf. Ooh, that wasn't a bay leaf.
There's kale in it.
Oh, the bacon. Yes. So,
Yeah, and bacon. Right.
so yeah, won't go bad.
So anyway, yeah, so it doesn't go bad. Buy
There's
what
no
you need.
wastefulness.
Have a pantry of fabric that is available for that gift sewing that you do. It's important to have a well-stocked pantry.
yes. Yes.
So anyway, it doesn't go bad. Buy what you need. Sew your gifts. So anyway, happy National Quilting Day yesterday. Happy St. Patrick's Day today. And then the other thing that I'm super, super excited about, you guys have received it by now, is our book club newsletter. So we have been talking about that a lot in Fabric Chat. And so many of us read all the time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that's easy to do. If you're on Audible. I think the funny thing is the amount of people that say they do not like Audible.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Marge doesn't. She feels like she needs to pay full attention and she can't really do it while she's cleaning or while she's sewing. I am not of that mindset. I love to listen to it while I'm driving, cleaning, sewing, doing all of those things. So I like it, and that's why I think we can read so much.
You know what? I also think I find that Audible almost makes me more focused.
Yeah.
Because there is, I am such a little, zoom, and oh wait, what's that? Oh, moving on.
Right.
But I feel like you're just enough concentrating on your story in your head that you can really focus on. I'm sweeping the floor, picking up all of these, putting everything away, folding the laundry. You're really dedicated to that one task because your head isn't going through your
You
mental
are
checklist.
right.
I feel like
You
I
are
am
right.
more diligent listening to that. Even with music, I can still dance my way somewhere else just as easy. So I feel like that's
That's
my problem.
right.
My mental checklist is turned off because it's working
That's
on
right.
something different.
That's right. You must clean. This is the DNA thing. You must clean the same way that I do. So I'll start by doing laundry and then I'll find, but by the way, I need to clean
the toilet,
this
yeah.
toilet. Oh, by the way, I need to go add bleach to my grocery list. Oh, by the way, why didn't we clean this sink? I wonder if I have Pledge. Oh, I do. I need to, yeah, it's terrible. So you're exactly right.
Yep. Yeah,
it's good to listen,
yeah. But I do know that some people, it just doesn't work the same way, and that's
and that's
fine, too.
okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. But it is kind of fun because, so what our idea with the book club is that I am often led down the wrong path when somebody suggests a book, and it's
true.
like, no. In fact, I'm going to give you an example right now. There is a book that is super, super popular right now. It is 5 stars from all of these people that have recommended it, and it's called Push. Do not read that book. Do not.
And you know what's funny? Going through, like, those of you who have signed up for the newsletter, answered the questionnaire, what books you like to read, I feel like
I think we're all the
read
same.
stuff.
Yeah, we were
Nobody
looking at-
really
yeah.
wanted
We don't want
anything
horror.
nothing scary, happy, light. Okay with the mystery, okay with historical fiction.
We like historical
all of that
fiction.
stuff. But you didn't, and not a whole lot of spicy
Not a whole lot
romance.
of spice.
It's okay with the, you know, the
little
minimal
bit.
stuff, but nothing overwhelmingly so. So
And
I
the
feel
same
like
thing
we
with
all kind of
I
read
think
the
we
same.
all read the same thing, and I think the same thing with language. Part of the problem with that is that nobody ever talks about that, and depending upon the character and the way that they are trying to depict the character, I think you almost can't get away from that.
That's
you know,
true. You
I
get a little
mean,
bit of it.
there's guys that they're not going to say darn. You know, I mean, a lot of it depends on what kind of stuff you're reading, but if you're reading things that are thrillers or mysteries, you're going to get some of that. But I just want to go back to this push for just a moment, because the other thing with me is that I don't want an animal to die. And again, oftentimes that's going to happen anyway. You just have to kind of get past it. And I don't want any harm to come to any children.
Yeah.
It is a bad book. Because I'm just going to, without giving anything away, just in case you really are going to read it anyway, it's that whole, I mean, this storyline comes up a lot where there is a good child and a bad child, and the bad child does really, really, really bad things to other children, not just once. So anyway, it was really, and I don't know what it is about me that I feel committed. Even after I realize what has
you never
happened
put a
in the
book
book,
down.
I don't put a book down.
Well, I think you always have the bets, like, this is going to get better. There's going to be a twist.
gonna get better.
There's going to be something at the end, and it's all gonna be
Every
okay.
Disney movie does that, right?
Yeah,
every single Disney movie.
We've been subject for a long time.
We used to call it. It's you know, the Disney effect.
Yeah.
That something horrifying happens. You know, the
Look at Cinderella.
Look at Cinderella. Look at Lion King.
Yeah.
Look at all of the things. Bad tears in the middle of the movie, and then because of that bad thing, then this happened
Yeah.
at the end of it. So I think I still have that whole, you know, Disney mentality a little bit, that it's like, okay, I've already invested. I already feel terrible.
Yeah.
I feel awful about what I just read. Now what's going to happen?
Where's the silver lining?
Okay, so push.
There's none.
Nope.
Oh.
Very last sentence is just as bad as the rest of it. So I'm just going to say you were warned. So there's not a lot of bad language. There's not a lot. There's a little bit. It's like, you know,
Normal.
10 shades of gray is probably all. But it's what happens to children. And it's just, nobody even needs to think about that. I mean, I think. So anyway, just, and I was thinking about that too, because in the newsletter we were typing, you know, well, what constitutes a good read?
Right?
And I guess I can see a book that you think about again and again and again. It is that book. I can't get that book out of my head. A book that makes you feel something. Okay, well, I felt a lot. But here's the thing. I don't like how I felt.
All right.
I don't like what I was thinking about, and I don't like the sadness.
Yeah.
I just think life is too short for that, to have that kind of energy.
Right.
You know, let's just, you know, giggle uncontrollably when you think about a character. So anyway, so
And
that
not
is
wait,
mine.
you know, and wait for a friend to read it so you guys can talk about
Yeah.
it. Good things.
Yeah,
and,
I
you know,
I'm
right.
so excited because all of us are reading it, and we are not. Brianna and I have chatted a tiny bit,
But we haven't done-
and we've talked about, because the book that we're reading for book club is Mad Honey. There is a shocking twist in the middle of it. And so we've talked a little bit about that, but we are going to wait and have our discussion
with everybody.
with you guys. So anyway, so if you have not yet signed up for our book club, there's a little thing, there's a tab, there's a newsletter. We have over 500 people.
Yeah, so
that
we have
joined
already
us.
sent out the newsletter, so you may have it in
Yeah.
your inbox. If you did not get it, or if this is the first time you hearing about us doing a book club, you can actually view the newsletter also on the tab of our website, fabricpatch.net. Click the book club tab, and then there'll be the way to sign up for the newsletter and also view the one we just sent out for how we're and it's kind of a bigger newsletter. We're talking about the book we are reading and how we're going to discuss it as a group. So as, you know, we probably have 2 or 3 newsletters that are going to be a little not disjointed, but out of order a little bit until we get into a sync that here's the end of this book. As soon as we're chatting, here's the new book we're going to start. And we'll get into that rhythm. Will it be a little more...
We're thinking to expect from us 2 emails, 2 newsletters a month from us. So there'll be one that will, and in this last one, there are the 4 books that we're suggesting that we want you to vote on for next time. We're asking you guys to suggest books for us to add to be able to read from. And then the second newsletter will have questions that we'll be discussing when we do our live YouTube. So, and then also in there, we have some fun things that we're planning. We're planning a Nana's Corner because there's a lot of us have a little people in our lives. And so to find a good book and to review those for you. And so, anyway.
And I think it's different too because I just did a book fair at his school and I've got new books. I think for you,
I know.
Now that we don't have book fairs.
Right.
Nana needed to be invited.
I know. I wanted to go.
You know what's funny is the book fair is so different from what I remember. So like at New Life Christian, I remember they put up like the whole gymnasium, almost like the whole half, and you just wander. It's so tiny now. So tiny. And I feel like maybe it's because it's elementary, but it's this tiny little room. It's like half the size of a classroom. I think they use it as an extended learning. So if someone needs extra help in reading or writing, they'll go there in a certain subject time and spend 15 minutes. So it's this tiny room with just a few spattering of titles, like no series, I don't know. I remember it being this big, huge thing.
It was big,
and maybe the
older. It used to take at New Life Christian. It took place in the gym.
Yeah, gym, and it was books and piles, and it took you. You could. We went during school, and then Mom, of course, came and got us, and we spent hours, and they're just thumbing through books, and then weeding through, and then they'd all have to, put the books away of things that we weren't able to get or whatever. But yeah, it's way different, and I don't know if that's elementary,
maybe.
And because it's not, because I feel like the middle school book clubs or book fairs are a little bigger, maybe, or maybe it's because it was we had to have that many books because New Life Christian was pre-K to high school. But I don't know. I was always surprised that there's like, oh, this is so small, but
we'll find out as the kids get older.
But so Nana's Corner.
We have a lot to. Yeah, there's some good books that that we would like to review for you,
there's
and
good ones.
You can add to your list. So, anyway, we're excited about that, and we always forget to tell you if you are new to our channel.
Thank you for saying so long.
What is this? What's going on here?
Why are we talking about books?
Today they found us on St. Patrick's Day. Woo!
It's because your TV is still just running and you're busy cleaning. Yeah, no, if you are new here, yes, thank you for staying. We are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 25 years. We have a huge quilt shop, over 5,000 square feet, over 10,000 bolts of fabric. We have a pattern line. We have a retreat center. We have you guys to hang out with all the time. And now we have a book club. A book club. Yeah. Okay, one more quick thing is that we forgot to wish a happy birthday on Wednesday to a very special person. Oh, Jan Kolonik.
Ah, Jan!
I know. I meant to because I knew, because let's see, they have, it's like Roger's birthday and the son's birthday and then their anniversary and then her birthday all
that's
within
exciting.
Like 2 days.
That's a way to celebrate for the month.
That's what I said. What do you, it's just a whole celebration. So anyway, happy birthday, Jen.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I did text her like last minute on Wednesday. It was maybe like 11 o'clock our time. The next day her time, but technically I remember. So anyway, happy birthday, Jan. And if you guys don't know Jan is our Southern friend, our Southern
She's
chef.
the reason we have Southern Comfort Retreat.
She's
now.
the reason for Southern Comfort Retreat. Yeah, so she has already mailed the new recipes to us that we are putting together for the second edition Southern Comfort recipe book. Yes. And super excited. And for those of you guys that are coming, yes, there will be lots of butter, lots of stuff, but we also have healthy options. There's also a salad bar.
Maybe kale.
And there's, there might be kale.
As garnish. Feel free to eat it.
I heard that.
Kale. So anyway, happy birthday, Jeff. And then the other thing, I have to tell you about this. So this was kind of funny, right? So Brianna was on the phone when I grabbed this box. So the mail lady came today, and she sent this box, and it is to Paul.
Oh,
It is to Brian Lee Rang.
Does he know how to shop?
My concern, right, is that whenever he needs anything, I am right there with my phone and my credit card number to say
Because
yes,
to have
please.
his name and the shop address on the same package is sketchy.
Super scary, because I'm thinking, oh no, who taught him how to shop on Amazon?
What pet bud is in
Who
trouble
is in
now?
trouble? Because all he has to do is ask me, and I know that sounds really terrible, but you just have to know Brian. Brian, you already know the stories about Pa
You know.
going to the dollar store. He can't be turned loose in an Amazon warehouse.
Got it managed.
No, he has a shop that most people know as a garage that is 6,000 square feet full of just
stuff.
ew, just so much stuff. So much stuff. So I was super worried. So yes, this did come addressed to him.
You name
what did
it.
I do as
Opened
his
it.
wife of 40 years? I opened it.
Well, you know, community puppy state. What is his? Ooh, what is his?
What's his
yours?
is mine, and what's mine is mine.
Exactly.
What's mine I have to protect. I opened it.
What's it? What's it?
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Any guesses? I know, you were as shocked as me, right?
I have no idea. A shirt with a pocket in it. A hat. A hat. A hat.
Our friend. So before we show you, so we have to tell you about our friend, and we've talked about him many times.
You may know
So
him.
you may
as a
know
different-
him. Yes,
Squirrel
our
man.
squirrel man, our squirrel hunter. A lot of people thought he was our guest, who was going to be our guest when we had our secret
That's
guest.
pretty awesome.
No. So our secret friend, no, not our secret friend, our friend from Louisiana. We have two friends, Lori and Ben. They've been up many times. We've been on a cruise together. Super, super nice people. And Ben and Pa are pretty good friends. And we tease Ben all the time because he is the squirrel hunter who's always telling us about how tasty squirrels
best
are.
snacks
And
thing.
that monkeys taste like squirrels. And they both taste like chicken. I don't even know. And we sent a little get well package to Lori. She recently had COVID and was in the hospital, in the ICU for a bit of time. She was in the hospital for an extended length of time. Finally made it home, so we sent her this fun little package, and in it we sent a squirrel. I'm going to share with you the picture of what Ben did to that squirrel. And he says on the picture, "Don't tell Lori that it was a little chewy." But anyways, so this is from our friend Ben, and yes, it says
It says hamburger helper chef.
hamburger helper chef.
I love it.
It's pretty cute.
I
And before,
love it.
He has
We've got to know.
disguised him. What was it, Carol or something
Yeah,
last
maybe.
time? I don't even remember what it said. No. This one says Benjamin. The buyer's name is Benjamin.
That's
So
hilarious.
It's pretty funny. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
pretty
Ben.
good. We need to know the last package that came in Dad's name to the quilt shop was also from. It was
From
our hamburger helper package.
Benjamin. yes. All of the hamburger helper stuff, which Brian
That
was
is
excited
awesome.
to get. Super awesome.
Well, you have to point
All
a little
right,
mom
it's
thing
on.
is, what'd you buy? I know you bought something, so you just fess up. Mom could get a lie out of us without even knowing we had one.
I don't know if we ever finished telling, because the last time when he sent all of those, there was 4 boxes, a case of different flavors of hamburger helper. There was taco, there was chicken.
Super weird.
Maybe it wasn't chicken hamburger helper. That doesn't make sense, does it? I don't know what all was in there. Paul was excited.
I bet.
And we couldn't guess who it was. We couldn't guess, and he kept saying all of these names. Do you think it was Ray and John who sent it? Who said he was like super excited about it? So, anyways.
It's good to have
All right.
friends.
All right.
All right, this is a big old Wyndham anthology box.
Oh.
Ooh, it's nice and bright.
Oh. Is it petite? It's not
Ooh,
petite.
it's not petite. Here's a little fat quarter packet. There's little animals.
Oh.
Bear or
I'm
raccoon.
going to open this. Can I open
Look at this. Sure. I love that texture. Can you guys see that?
Wow.
There's 2 boxes of this. And there must be a panel, maybe, because on the back of the fat quarter packet is something block-like.
Look, it's kind of
on Nike. I
modern.
know, it's cute. I mean, look at these textures. This looks like that cave one that's all crazy.
Yeah. The shark's tooth.
The shark tooth. It's kind of like this different color.
It does. A little smaller.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna open the other box.
Okay.
And see if we need to cut a panel, and then we'll show you up close.
Ben, you'll have time to get your squirrel nuggets and dip. All right, this is super cute. Did you see what it was called?
Wild North. Wild North.
Wild North.
It's really cute.
It is really, really cute because
it.
we like the whole wilderness thing. Anyway, we love all of God's creatures. So, in fact, let me point this out. So, Ben, look at that little guy right there.
Lamb.
I think what Ben would call this piece is a buffet. All kinds of things in there.
It's cute.
But we just love it. But sometimes what happens is that there is a wilderness piece that's maybe a little bit too adult, a little bit too realistic, or a little bit too much, kid. I feel this could be both.
Yeah.
This could be for an adult easily. This could absolutely be for a child.
Yep.
This could be for.
I think it's really well done.
Adorable.
And it's got that batik look.
Yeah.
If you're someone who appreciates the look of batik but not a fan of the feel or using it, this gives you that illusion that it's batik without being batiked. It's just a good old cotton.
And we were just saying this, that I don't understand why. There are some people who don't like batik. They don't like the feel of it. It does wash to a soft cotton within 3 washings. But what's also nice about it is that saturated color. And more importantly, you can use both sides of that fabric. Ooh, is it kind of a mess here? Can you see everything? Do I have too much of a mess here?
I can kind of see it all.
I feel like you're all right. We'll pan across a little bit, and then I want you to see this a little bit closer up. Do you feel like you saw that well enough? And we kind of measured it. It's not really a panel. It is running yardage, and so we measured it, and this right here is a half a yard. So with a half of a yard, you will get
all your creatures.
All of the creatures.
These would be really cute hope floats.
It would be.
Plus you cut those bad boys out.
Do you have a...
Oh, it's going to be at your knee. I bet that's a 4.5-inch block.
4.
4, perfect.
Yeah, it's a 4-inch block. It's a 4-inch block, not counting the little sashy kind of piece there, but
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's adorable. It's really
it won't be sold as a panel. It'll just be sold by the yard. So you need a minimum of a half a yard to get everybody. Yeah. And then we will cut on that green line so nobody gets chopped.
Nobody gets waste. Okay. So you'll see there's really just a couple of textures. So this was that texture that is, it's almost like pieced squares a little bit, and it's in 3 different colors. So this is really pretty brown.
Yeah, it makes me think of Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
Wyatt's kind of getting into it.
Oh,
I have zero understanding.
I know, I don't understand it either.
Very little help to him.
And then here's the green, and this is that same piece that is on that is kind of the sashing between the blocks. So there's the 3 colors of that, and then there's this piece that we were calling. Oh, there's an orange one. Oh, I see it now. Oh yeah, and an orange one. That's awesome.
Super cool.
Just a fun piece just to have. And then there's the piece that it does look like that shark's teeth that Kafe does. And so there's, 6 of these. And of course, what it really is, I think, is trees.
Yes, mountains maybe, yeah.
Yeah, not shark's teeth. Yeah. But use it how you see fit. So we've got orange, we have green on green, white on brown, blue on blue, and then there's this aqua. And it really is a light aqua on a medium aqua. And then there's green on yellow. And that green on yellow, it almost makes it seem lime greeny, but it's not. It's just green on yellow. But really cool trees. Again, super. And then we have just some individual animals. So we've got the fox. I'm going to have a song in my head now. Da, 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 da. The birds. Beautiful. Oh, more foxes.
Oh, I like the blue.
Yeah, the blue's really nice. More birds. We do know what does the fox say, right? It says, eat the squirrel first.
Yeah.
Ben, I just thought I'd beat you to that. All right, so then there's this one.
I love this.
This is fantastic. And there are the fat quarters, and so we thought that maybe that was a panel, but of course it's just all of the fat quarters of all of the pieces. What were you going to say?
This would be a great piece to use as a panel.
Yeah.
Get a yard of it and have it that centerpiece where you can do some cool borders around it or nothing at all.
Yeah. And you can see why all of the little tree pieces, all of the animals. And so there's the darker one, or there's this kind of brighter green.
Looks so
really
different.
very different. Yeah, it's almost like night and day. Yeah, pretty
Very
awesome.
cool.
All right, I love it. What's it called again? Wild North.
Wild North.
Okay, and then we've got we have 3 Notions boxes, and then they're all fairly small, and you have them down here. But the other thing that we did is. Did we show them the books last time? Because I know we had
books came in after we already filmed.
after I already did opening. We opened them because so many of you guys were already waiting. So we now have, I think, only like 4 left again. But this is that binding book. We had bought it, a week ago, sold out. Ordered a dozen more, so I think we have like 4 left, but it's really cool. So it just has how to do different finishings, so has all of the binding tricks and techniques in here. There's lots of different math and introductory stuff. It does talk about stripes and why people like stripes, how to make sure that it goes together seamlessly, and then some of the other kind of fun techniques if you're going to add a 3D binding on it, if you want to add some rickrack. We do have some large rickrack. Oh, and look. Double-faced binding.
Familiar.
It's familiar. So anyway, so these books came in, and the other one, we did order these 2 books again. This one was the more popular in terms of selling out first.
Yeah.
And just because it's going to have some kale in it. So there's pretty healthy recipes in here. So oftentimes that whole idea of a noodle bowl, of a cabbage bowl, of, those sorts of things. People that are trying to not have so many carbs and not have the bread or the tortilla.
And
that's
also
really what that is.
a great way to do portion control.
Absolutely.
Make sure you use a smaller, more of a dessert bowl, and then you won't.
Yeah. And then there's this one, and this one, so it is going to have more carbs in it. There's, potatoes and that kind of thing in there. But there's some really good recipes in there, really fun things. So there are a little bit more hearty, probably a little bit more of the potatoes and gravy and meat kind of things, but there's also healthy ones in there. The other fun thing is that what we're going to do with Book Club, if you've already read the newsletter, you already know this, we're going to have some featured recipes, because of course you can't have Book Club without snacks. Yeah, snacks. And so we're going to, and there have been a couple things, in fact, that we're going to talk about that are in this particular book.
Awesome.
So, and then what was the other? No, that was it. That was those 3 books. And then
this little Notion box, we got more of the Quilted Reference Tool book. I know we just showed it, I think, Wednesday. Just more of them. For a while, they were out of stock at eShink. So if it was on your list and we kept not having it, maybe your local quilt shop had it, or we do have them again. I don't know if they were just restocking, waiting for the printer. I don't know. But now we have plenty.
And then these are really, really cool. So these are specials, and we were doing this. We have so many groups and guilds and people that do Linus quilts and Quilts of Valor quilts. So this is a special package. There are 20 patterns in here, and they're all featuring the red, white, and blue fabric. And typically these patterns sell for $2.99 each. There's 20. I'm sure there. Oh no, there's 12.
There's 12.
There's 12 in here, so it would roughly be about $36. We are selling these for $15. So, and it's just a special deal. We just did it because we know that a lot of you guys are just looking for other ideas. Every once in a while somebody will call or somebody put on their notes and say, oh, can you think of a pattern? And we always try to look, for something. But these are kind of nice. So if you do Quilts of Valor quilts, if you know somebody who does, it's possible that maybe even some of these patterns they already have. But really, it's nice just to have that visual and go, oh, that's kind of a cool idea.
Because some of these, they could have just recolored into red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Due to people asking. So super fun. And I love that it is a special price too. I think that's really nice. Knowing that the people who are going to buy these are people who are just quilting for a cause.
Yeah. So it's just basically a cost.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Super great.
we're
and
excited
then,
about those.
There was one more pattern in here, Earth Shine. There's the pattern. It is another 2-block. You've got like a 16 patch and that little and a 4 patch, and then your sashing is what creates that really cool star in the middle.
Oh, cute.
So it takes 1 jelly roll, 2 yards of background, and a couple chunks for your borders.
Huh. Wow.
Super cool. Yeah, so super fast. Those stars are made just by your sashing. Super slick. Very beginner friendly.
Wow. Oh,
yeah,
so it's
jelly
just
roll.
squares.
Solid as squares.
Ah.
Just squares. If you're following along with the color dance block of the month, we're getting close to the end. A lot of like the same method as using a goose block.
Yeah.
That's how you do your sashing. So
Cute. I like that one.
super easy. That was in this little
in there?
itty bitty box. That was it.
Okay, and then there's another itty bitty box. Ooh, so a heavy itty bitty box. And I opened that one up to take something out of there, so I will see. I mean, I know what's in there. I was excited about these. I didn't open them, but these are kind of fun. We've had these before, and then just kind of forgot about them. You know, sometimes that happens. We'll run out in the store and just forget to reorder. I don't think we've seen these for a while, but these are kind of fun. And it's just a little bobbin caddy. So we have the round ones, and there's different ways to carry bobbins. But for those of you guys that are going to retreats, sewing with a friend,
machines.
have multiple machines. Let's pause for a moment.
Sorry.
You are right. I did have a screenshot of that because I was going to mention that. So we'll pause this for a second too. Tracy's just opening yet another email. A lot of people from the UK watch us.
Fabulous.
A lot of people do, which we love that. So when we were talking on Wednesday, we were talking about the fact that I like a lot of English authors, but you guys use a language that, I mean,
different from us.
It's some of the words that you guys say are kind of different. So we did a little, do you know this word? Brienne does not know the words. But one of them we all got wrong. So we said chuffed, and that chuffed was the same thing as miffed.
Sure.
No, exactly the opposite. Chuffed is happy, right? Here, she sent it to me.
So satisfied.
Satisfied, yeah. And so
happy.
I know, yeah. And so what was funny was that when the first I don't know how many, probably a dozen. It was in the comments of YouTube, and then it was also emailed, texted, everything. And I told everybody the same thing. It's like, gosh, now I feel like I have to reread that book.
Oh, because you got it right. It'll change the emotion
Yeah, absolutely.
instead of
I felt particularly chuffed. Okay, well, I thought I knew what that meant. No. She was satisfied. Delighted.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you all.
Yes,
Thank
that
you all
would
for
change
telling
it.
us that. We appreciate that. And they have also been adding more words to further stump you.
Question. Oh, then you guys don't might know the answer to this. Do you guys have like an urban dictionary for the UK? Okay, so like we have urban dictionaries
Send us
for
more words.
slang. You know, you can buy an American slang dictionary, which some of it's just like, guys, just speak the right word. But I just wonder, does the UK have a slang dictionary?
I'm sure they do, but I don't think they think that it's slang. I think that they were the first and we were right?
Or like our Webster dictionary, but do you have yourself your own Mr. Webster dictionary?
Yeah, they must have.
Let me
something.
know.
Yeah, let us know because they're sending us other words. And here's the other thing too: is we talked about fish pie. So I said, "What do you think fish pie is?"
Ooh, or do we have people who are fans?
Yes.
We just haven't
they
had
said, "Oh my gosh, it's really good." It is chunks of fish with a creamy white sauce and potatoes and something else, and cheese. Grilled cheese on the top. It's like, nope, it doesn't sound any better.
Interesting.
No, we don't like we will dip our fish into tartar sauce, but
I don't
in
know
a-
baked cheese. Or I mean baked fish.
baked fish is good.
I mean I bake it, but not in a sauce. I mean, I would probably not turn it down if I get fish in the right area. I mean, there's a part of the United States you don't eat fish.
Well,
'cause it's
clam
not
chowder.
fresh.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's like
I like
clam
clam
chowder.
chowder. I don't
It's
know that it's
clams.
like clam chowder, but I like clam chowder. But also, clams are firm. I
mean, if you
feel
cook-
that the fish is going to fall apart in the soup, and then it's going to be a
Gotta use a
texture thing.
sturgeon.
You got to use sturgeon. Do you
Because sturgeon is like
sturgeon
this.
is in the Columbia River. I don't think they have
I
sturgeon.
know.
over there.
Maybe they have something similar. A sturgeon is like
We
the-
still want to know.
the
We're
steaks
going to
of
plan
our
a
fish.
trip, and we want it to
We're gonna
be-
try all those things.
I will even try beans on toast.
I mean, I'll
ew,
take a
but
bite. We'll share.
I mean, we'll try.
we'll share a slice.
I think every time we travel, I will eat local
I do
things.
too, because I can get
eat.
avocado toast and Folgers coffee at home. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
I like to eat
Why
weird
travel
stuff.
and eat the same stuff?
Right.
I'm fine. All right, Bob
Here
and
they are,
Goods.
bobbin goods. So, so they're just, and they come in different colors. So if you do have different size bobbins for different machines that you have, it is kind of nice. All you'd have to do is write on the bottom of it that this is for my featherweight and this is for my,
Right.
FAF 220 or 440 or whatever it is.
And these hold the bobbins for your domestic sewing machine. So those
Yeah.
of you that are looking for ways to sort for your long arm, these are not it. These are for
No.
an L size bobbin.
Yeah, maybe they make these for a big one. I don't know that
I
there's
haven't seen
M's or
one.
not. Anyway, cute, fun.
Wonder clips. So a box of 50 of them in a cute little carrying case. We also have them in just a simple little 10-pack. And I think I might even have them in 100 if you're dying to get your hands on a whole bunch of them. But 50 packs.
Jeez. Some new patterns. We've had this before. It's
Fat
super,
quarters.
super popular. Yeah, we've done it in a couple of colors. It's just a really fun pattern, easy
Yep.
to make.
Tulips. Super cute. Another.
There's like 3 or 4 tulip patterns right now.
I know, it's
Tulips
great.
are all the rage. It's
and this
spring.
one
We're all
is
ready for
also
it.
fat quarters and in 5 sizes. So
Very nice.
if you want to just keep making.
Pretty cute. Go ahead.
Picnic. This one is to a fat quarter. Lovely one. 5 sizes. And yeah, and some
I
background.
like the optical illusion of that one.
I do too.
That would be kind of fun
I
to
like it.
figure out how that goes together.
Yeah, super fun.
Really nice. Brightly. This one also is in 4 sizes: throw, twin, queen, or king.
Cute.
And this one uses either 10-inch squares or fat quarters, whatever you happen
Yeah.
to have. So that's always kind of nice. A lot of us talk about how to use up our stash and things that our pantry.
Kitty cats. This is 3 sizes: a small, a medium, and a large. And it uses fat quarters and pieces.
We don't have to say twin, medium. I mean twin, queen, and king. Small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
If you're ordering a coffee, I refuse to say venti
Baby
because I
twin.
can never remember what that means. 20.
And the large is 72 by 82, so like full size, small queen is what their large is. But super cute. I love the cats.
So this is really fun. So I ordered, this was something that was sort of new from CNT Publishing, so I ordered one. I do have it framed, and we have people out in the event center, so I haven't hung it up yet. I'll hang it up when we go out and clean when they leave. But it's really cute. It's this great big huge poster.
Baby got out.
Baby's out. She's coming. It's 20 by 30, and it's cute. So the idea is just the periodic table of quote blocks.
That's cool.
And so, but if you look at it and go, oh, but I really, really want to make that, it kind of matches these. Everybody has these, right?
yeah, we all have those.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice. So it's just adorable.
That's super
Yeah, so I
clever.
framed it and put it. It just is a poster frame.
All
20
you
by 30
smart
poster frame.
quilters who have a periodic table.
Oh, right? I know. Isn't that cute?
Oh, I love that.
I know.
That's really cute.
I think it's really cute. I'm super excited. Anyway,
That's fun.
yeah. So
Fun art. We all look for some sort of fun
I
art
know.
that's quilty like and to
Yeah.
hang in our rooms.
Yeah.
That's a really fun way to do it.
Yeah.
That's super cute.
Yeah. Really
How
cute.
big is that?
20 by 30.
Oh,
so
how
you
fun.
can do, so you would want a poster board,
Frame.
poster frame, which at Walmart they're like, I don't know, $4.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a little chintzy, but it's a poster, so you don't have to.
And it's not like it's going to be in the
anything
playroom and knocked off the wall somehow.
No.
Barn Star Sampler Cookbook. We've had this one before, and we got it back in. It's just a really nice, has a bunch of really fun projects in it. And it is to make this sampler quilt, but what's really cool about it is it also gives you alternative projects. So if you really enjoy that block, turn it into a runner or a bed quilt or a quilt to put on the couch. So super really really well thought out.
itself is like amazing. That would be a fun one. to
So I just love that they added the extra bit of make it something else. Yeah. So there you go. That was that notion box.
Was all this in there?
Oh, and I lied, and this one.
yeah.
Sashiko and Boro pocket guide stitching. So just like everything else, if you need a little quick reference tool on how you should be stitching, if you need some inspiration, this is a perfect one.
We have questions for you anyway. Tracy, come on up here for a minute. Tracy has the baby. So come on up. We had a bunch of questions. So people were asking last time. That's what you saw. Hey. You want to come and say hi? Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh, she's finally gotten the wave down.
Oh. She is the disaster pants. That's why she.
That might be true.
Ooh.
You got some crazy hair.
Do you have some crazy hair? Do you have disaster pants? Totally. That's okay. What do you want to tell these guys?
If you guys noticed her hand, she got a marker yesterday.
Ooh, where?
Her other hand.
I know. She got into a red marker.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Super proud of herself too.
She
Lean it over.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to say hi to my people. No, Mom.
Baby.
Is there a baby?
Happy Friday, Sunday.
Happy Friday. Oh, no, Sunday.
Sunday. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle.
I want to get you, Nana. I want
Come
to
get
tickle
me.
you. She's like, I like your necklace.
She likes jewelry.
She does.
So the question,
the
we
question?
talked about Sashiko last time and showed the threads and talked about the needles and stuff, and we did your
yeah.
show and tell, which they were like thrilled to see. And then they had a question, so they're so they are thrilled to death with the thought that soon we'll let you know when we have more information about when the class will be and how we'll do that. But they wanted to know the definition of Boro. What does that mean?
Rags.
Rags. So you just take your little pieces, you glue them down, and then stitched over the top.
In the, I guess, from what I've seen in the books and read, that the rags they use to patch elbows and knees and places where fabric wears out.
You're distracting.
They don't know what we said. Well, last time too, somebody said I had to watch it like three times to figure out what you were talking about.
Oh, I'm sure, because she's super fun.
All right, we're gonna go. She sees somebody else over there waving at her.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna go change disaster pants, and we'll be right back. All right, it's always funny because so much time has gone by.
It's been hours.
I know. We just spent all day opening boxes for you guys, but we were interrupted. But I have to tell you what I just learned because Janet will know this. We have a few people who will know this. So we always talk about grandma names, and I am Nana. And we have a friend who's Yaya, and we tease Carolyn all the time because she's German, so she's gross mama.
All endearing, of course.
All endearing. Well, we just had a gal, Hawaiian, in the store, and she is Tutu.
She can be Tutu.
And great grandma is Tutu Ma. Tutu Ma. Tutu Ma.
I love that.
I want to be Tutu Ma.
So Mom has to remember, when she's a great grandma, I'm Tutu.
Tutu.
I'm Tutu.
You can be Tutu anyway.
I love it.
Tutu.
I might not be an auntie. Otherwise, I'm going to tell him I'm Auntie Tutu.
Auntie Tutu.
I could get a word.
I don't know how we didn't know that.
I know. I
feel like that is an important thing to know. Because
Mom,
when
Nana may have changed her name to Tutu.
I want to be Tutu. I want to be Tutu.
It's cute.
I want to be Tutu Nana.
Tutu Nana.
I guess that's redundant. But here's the other funny thing about that. When we were looking for book club names, if you haven't read the newsletter yet, you'll know they're all taken. They're all taken.
Yeah.
Even the one, yes, this is your Nana's book club.
Really?
Yes, this is your grandma's book club. Yes, this is your mother's book club. Yes, this is your Yaya's book club. They were all taken.
Wow.
All taken. I wonder if, yes, this is your Tutus. But probably not.
Yes.
Even the one, what was the other super funny one? I already know who done it.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. They were all so good.
Aw.
I know, they were also... There was one that I had made up that wasn't taken, but I thought it would sound like, I don't know, a prison book club. It was called, Peepers Readers and Cheaters.
Peepers readers.
My
Yeah.
My peepers, my readers, and my cheaters. But who wants to be a part of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you know.
Which book club? I don't
Peepers,
wanna tell
readers,
you.
and cheaters.
That's pretty good.
Tracy says, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
We're the PPR.
We're the PPR. No, PRCs.
PRCs?
Peepers.
What was Peepers?
Peepers, readers,
Oh,
and
we're
cheaters.
cheaters. Yeah, there you go.
The PRC.
The PRC.
That's what we need to be.
We're just the PRC.
Yeah, we're something boring. We're just the Fabric Friends Book Club.
But really,
We're the PCR. What is this?
fantastic. This is Northcott. It is gorgeous.
I can't see it on your
You ready?
Your cheaters, your peepers, your readers.
Gold tap. Is that ombre? Oh, that's a panel.
What is this?
There's a cut line on that one, guys.
Why is there a cut line?
I mean, I feel like it was unnecessary to
know.
put that big bold whiteness on there. Gold metallic. It is gorgeous. Oh, this was another one with a line. Okay, I don't know what the panel thing is. But
Okay, we have to do some research.
yeah, but there are 4 boxes, so the gorgeous just keeps going on.
Oh.
But I love that it's gold metallic, and it's a very tasteful amount of gold shimmer, which is equally beautiful.
A tutu, would you happy to wear it?
Yes. All right, I'm gonna get all the boxes open. We're gonna figure out what these cut lines are all about, and we'll be right back.
Yes. Oh,
Love this so much.
we have been plotting and planning
We've got
for the last...
a whole bunch of pattern options because there just are too many options.
The good news is we did get 15-yard bolts because oftentimes when we order the entire collection of something, we have an option to get 10-yard bolts. And for this one, we knew
Not
at the
this time.
to get full 15s because it's amazing. It's really nice. It's just so ethereal, and then adding that tasteful amount of gold to all
They
of it
did a
is really, really cool.
really good job.
It's really nice. So there are 20 pieces, and then there are 4 panels. 5 panels. And the funny thing with the panel is that we did look up to see what they had done, and they did
They
pick
just-
some fun things.
And a lot of it they used more just as a piece of fabric. These are a full yard panel,
Yeah.
so treat it as a yard of fabric. I do think Northcott is a company who notoriously does panels, and I wish they did more running yardage. This is still just as beautiful. You could easily sew 2 pieces together, have a big 2-yard
Cut
piece,
it
cut it up, make a really cool bag out of it. Just because it's a panel, don't let that deter you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of us are panel lovers in anyways, and you're never going to buy a panel again. This is just a pre-cut yard of fabric.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
It's not.
it just comes in a 1-yard piece.
Yeah.
but you have to look at it. So it's like super amazing.
Look, so there's
is
your
just a
salvage.
piece
So
of
this
art.
is 42.36. You could just
fantastic.
frame that bad boy.
You could. It could be for those of you guys that do collage, when you're doing your collage pieces and you're looking for a really cool backing. You know, these are just amazing.
I love it.
Again, a full yard panel. Look at that. Gosh.
Isn't that just amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, I would just frame it.
Rich.
Because I feel like this one, so a lot of you guys, if you do Fabric Chat, you know I'm kind of trying to
Pink
talk Robert
girl.
into redoing my bedroom and putting a little like reading corner. I'm going to have to frame this.
You have to frame it. That is beautiful.
This is the color story I'm going for. Just trying to sell them on my couch that I want.
And all you need to do, so this is 36 by 42. You just need to get a canvas frame.
Yep.
Wrap it over it. If you guys have
Stretch
seen,
it over it.
those of you guys that have come to like some of our Christmas retreats, all you have to do, you can wrap it over and just get the full canvas frame so you have a little bit of something behind your fabric. And you can staple it to the frame, or what I have done multiple times is I've just decoupaged.
Yeah.
Just do a little layer of decoupage on the back just to kind of hold it there, and then your panel becomes a picture. Oh,
Look at that one.
gosh.
So cool.
Gosh, and you know, I don't know how it looks in the camera, but I have to say, it always looks better in person. Sometimes I've looked at the picture on the website or looked at things, it's like,
Way better in person.
way
Yeah.
better.
Equally
Oh,
beautiful. So I
man.
think this one or the pink one would look great in Daisy House. There's that really cute pinky peach room in Daisy House, and it would look fantastic. I think this one will look fantastic.
I love it. What's kind of fun is
So
it could
again,
be-
pre-cut 1 yard cut. That's all this is. It's not a panel. It's a 1 yard cut of fabric.
or if you need a panel, it's a panel.
Yeah,
But
whatever
I
you
think
tell
that
yourself. We're here for it.
we're here. We got you. We're going to agree with you. And I think that you're right. A bag.
A really cool option
a really
for a
good
bag.
bag. And then we did pick a couple. So a lot of you guys bought this pattern from the last Northcott fabric, and so it's another option for what to do with that really cool panel in there. This was the one that I couldn't stop thinking of is Grand Central. I'm going to flip it over so you can see a little bit better on the back, and you can see where that panel goes, where you would just put that in there and then just make all those little pinwheel blocks.
Yeah, because it kind of just accentuates the coolness of your panel, and how cool to just keep that going. Super
And
cool.
if you have not yet made Baby Grand, this is a fantastic pattern, because all it is it's just your centerpiece here, and then you've got your background, and then you've got your little pinwheels, and then some solid squares.
Super slick.
Super easy. Super easy. It's a good pattern.
Yep. I have two options. So also the whole panel thing, having, this is just a chunk of fabric. Put it in there, add some extra color, textures, some extra gold, whatever you need to. Super fun, super easy. This is a Villa Rosa one, so it's $2.99. A lot of you who did the Villa Rosa collection from last year, that you did the subscription, you probably already have this.
Yes.
And Honor, this one may have been in there, but again, super cool. You use it here, and you can also get a second one and use it at the very top.
Or I think you cut that one.
Oh, is it just cut?
I think you take that
Yes,
1 yard
it
and
is
you
just
cut
cut.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, it just accentuates how cool that is. And then I found, so once you see the other ones, you'll see, but there's two other patterns, Jolly and 2x4. This one's ours. Just a really cool way to use that 1 yard panel, cut it up, and use it. They had a Northcott one. I'll share the picture. Had like a BQ quilt made up using the panel, and I thought it was fantastic and made me think of this. Or 2x4 is all about the fabric. So again, cut up your 10-inch squares and 10 by whatever rectangles out of your panel and out of these to really showcase how cool those pieces are.
This is really, really beautiful.
So the patterns that we showed, I'll stick in with this category for you.
Okay.
So you don't have to go searching.
And then as you kind of pan across for them to sort of see, again, there's 20 of them. We are going to go ahead and do some half-yard cuts and some full 1 yard cuts, because I think that you probably are going to not want to part with any of them. And also, we were also thinking, for those of you guys that haven't started your temperature quilt yet, there's 20 pieces here. This would be a really cool temperature quilt. And then, are we going to do any fat quarters? And then if so, are we going to do it in...
I feel like we should, and you could definitely change
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do it where we could do it here. So it could be the jewel tones, pink, purple, blue, and green. Or it can do the soft.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. All right. So, I don't know, man. It's, again...
It's going to be way prettier in person, let me just tell you that right
This
now.
is just like slate with gold in it. I know it.
Oh, I love it.
It is amazing.
How did I forget that we ordered this?
I know.
I feel like this is something I've been pining for.
I know it. Well, because it's been 6 months ago. We've been pining for other things. All right, and then kind of this really cool, like the little pebbles or the raindrops. I don't know what they call that normally, but the gold makes all the difference. And then this is the same thing. It's just little different colors. So there's more mediums and darks in there, which is kind of fun.
So that gold is, they did a really good job.
It's just tasteful. They do it just right. So really nice. I mean, it almost could have a wood grain or lava. I don't know. You don't have to say that it's anything.
Yeah, you don't have to
And
know.
then this pattern design or whatever, they've done quite a bit. This one is really nice because it's just got that tiny little bit of, there's like some blue and green.
Yeah, and we kind
there.
of can't tell.
Can you not tell?
Not
There's
really.
more color to it. It's not just white. This is that same, I don't know, I feel like they call it rain sometimes when they do it. And this is, it's not so much, I don't know if it's coming across a gray or blue, but it is a slate blue is probably the way that I would describe it. And then this one is a little bit more blue. Is that color coming across right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, and then here, I have to open this one up. This is another one of those really cool pieces. Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Look, that little bit of green and teal that's in there too, I think is just amazing. Here again, there's the bubbles in blue with that gold here. Now this one is just white and gold. It's just a very nice subtle background. There isn't any other color in that one. And then this one, oh, love it. It's pink. Yeah. A little bit of green in there. Boy, the birds, what's happening out there?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it. There's birds just
There, someone is fighting.
Someone is in trouble.
Someone's in trouble. Here, you can see that a little more. That's all of those.
Oh, love it. Oh, I don't even know what my favorite one is.
I know. And look at this one. So this is the same as that in terms of pattern, so the gold, but look at all of the pink in there. Beautiful. The pink ones are pretty stunning. Wow, but look at the fuchsia.
Yeah.
Is it fuchsia or is it purple?
I feel like
It's probably purple.
I think it's more on the purple scale.
Yeah, I think it probably is. Quite a wide range of purples in there, though.
Beautiful.
Gosh. And then,
I know, right? Oh, I love this one too.
I know.
guys.
You can't
Sorry.
pick a favorite. Here's the teal.
And you know what's crazy is I'm definitely not
Even
someone
Tracy's over here now.
Really
What?
I'm not someone who likes gold. I'm not a gold. I'm all about silver, but there's
You're not old enough.
really
We love gold. Look at that.
Oh,
Someone just go out and break up that fight out there. Someone's getting beat up.
gorgeous.
And look at these two together. So teal and then that nice transition into green.
What even a beautiful option to do a 3-yard quilt. They
I
have
know.
different textures, the same kind of colors. I love it.
Here's
It's
the
that
green.
elegant, minimal. Oh,
And then, is this one the favorite? I don't know. I can't decide. It's why we have to have a yard of each.
yeah.
Ah! I would get the yard of each, and then I would get a panel of each. And then I think I would have to choose one that I would get 2 yards of.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hard to choose. I apologize.
I don't
And
know.
I think it's also unfortunate. It's something that's going to sell quickly.
I think that it is, yeah. And I think, and I also think you don't have to know what you're going to do with it.
Right. It's like you said in the beginning. It's not going to go bad.
Pantry. You know, it's the same thing when we go grocery shopping, right? That's what happens. Is those things that you always get: tomato sauce,
Yep.
milk bread, potatoes, sweet onions, all of those things. Because then I don't know what's for dinner. Let me go look. And that's pasta's the same thing every time. What are my options? Well, let me stand here and tell you, and then I'll rattle off what his options are.
Yeah.
This is options.
Absolutely.
Pantry options.
It is beautiful.
If you get a yard of each, all of those 1 yard quilts you can make.
So we're going to do our half yard and our full yard will be all 20 pieces. Our fat quarters will be split. So we have a 10-pack of the gray blues and then a 10-pack of those purple greens.
Jewel tones.
Jewel tones. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then panels on your own. I'm not going to add those to
Good
the
luck.
pre-cuts. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But again,
Get what you can.
fantastic. Love it.
Get what you can. If the cabbage and the corned beef is cooking, hot cross buns,
It's all good.
then you time to shop. All right, I think that's
right,
it. My gosh,
that
we've
was
yacked. We've learned so much today. Today was a good yakking day.
That's a good day.
day.
So we saw more notions, books, notions of books.
And then what was our other fabric line?
patterns?
So long ago,
The
too. You guys have no idea.
Wild North.
Oh yeah, the wild. Oh yeah,
Wild
the
North.
Wild North.
Again,
Yeah.
some fat quarters of that one available,
Yeah.
and just a fun kid line. And then
Yeah.
this one, I don't know if we call it Midas Touch.
Midas Touch. I don't know if we ever told them.
I don't know if we ever told you. I mean, I probably texted it eventually, but all right.
All right, thanks you
Awesome.
guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.